If you are short on time, but you know you want to crochet something, I got you. I have ideas. I'm also going to do one of these bunch of ideas for somebody who doesn't have a lot of time as presents or whatever. Maybe you want to make something for yourself videos for knitting and sewing. Once I get those up, I will upload them and link them below. So if you are multi-craftual, make sure you check out the other videos too. But this one will be specifically crochet. I'm going to start off with a bang. This thing that I make is always such a huge hit. It's a rainbow blanket. The reason that I'm recommending this first is because people love it. I always get so much positive feedback whenever people unwrap this and they see it. This could be used for so many different things. It could be used for an animal, it could be used for a baby, it could be used as decor. It's so customizable. Look, so I normally, oh my gosh, I'm doing that and the lighting is changing, huh? I'm gonna try to stop doing that. This pattern is one that I purchased. It's from Etsy. I will link it below. It's basically paid for itself multiple times over because I've made it so many times. I love the fact that you could customize this. You could change all the colors. You could choose any colors that you want. I've seen people do just 2 colors and they'll alternate the colors and that looks really pretty. You can match this to the person's decor or your own decor if you're making it for yourself. You can choose where to do the color changes. This is the first one that I made from that pattern, I think. See, the other thing too, you notice that this is much smaller. Well, one, because this is bulkier yarn, but I think that also speaks to the fact that if you want this bigger, you can just keep making rows. Please open up the description box because there's going to be a lot of references. While you're there and scroll down, please like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of content planned, so hang out and follow along. I feel like the original pattern made the arch like sharp, like there were lines. Maybe if you look at the back, is it more clear? The curve is made up of multiple lines versus this one. I feel like the arch is a lot more archy. The arch is arching better on this most recent pattern. It's way too much to go into here, but I will link the video down below where I fixed it. It's basically a thing where I was trying to show you how to make your circles look like circles and not look like hexagons. So then I used that and I applied it to this arch on the rainbow blanket. So this is my first recommendation. This one probably took me a few days. I feel like some of my friends who are very fast will be able to bang this out in a day or two. It takes me a couple of days. Like this one took me a little, like, said I wouldn't do that. This one took me maybe like 4 days of free time. The other reason why I like this is because it is a very straightforward pattern and it's repetitive. It's just double crochets and then the bobbles. That's all it is. So you can kind of zone out and work quickly if you want to. Okay, so that was my first thing. The next thing I want to talk about, I made another video, again with references. I made another video, which I will link you to last year. I think it's been like over 12 months ago, where I crocheted scrubbies. They were made out of this yarn. It's 100% nylon. It has this chain here to it. You see that? And my intent when I was making this was to make scrubbies for the kitchen. I made like 5 of them in 2 days or 1 day. And so you could definitely bang out multiple in 1 day. So that video has 5 free patterns for scrubbies that you can use any yarn with, but this one in particular because I was using it for the kitchen. Now that it's been over a year, I can tell you my results. The 2 that I used the most were the kitten one. It was like a cat face one and it had a strap on the back. That one, actually, if you, I mean, they could all be converted, but that one in particular, if you don't want to make a kitchen scrubby and you want to make a face scrubby, just use cotton yarn and it'll be much softer, obviously, for the person, unless you really want to exfoliate. I don't recommend it, but use that one for cotton yarn. It's like the perfect size for a face scrubby. But that one we used so much, we actually made a hole in it. I need to make another one. And then the other one that we used a lot was the orange peel, or it could be a citrus peel. You can make it whatever color. If you make it yellow, it's a lemon. If you make it green, it's a lime. I like that one because it's very dense and it's very large. That one is another one that you can customize because you can make it any size that you want. You can make it like a small slice or a large slice, and mine was pretty big. So we use that one the most to clean the sink. So that one's really good. And I think they just look really cute inside a stocking or as a, you know, you can tie it as on the outside of a gift as a decoration item outside of a gift. And the one that we use second most, I guess, would say the ducky and the star. The one that I use the least and I would not recommend, I am so sorry to this creator, but the net one that looked like a tube, I don't use that at all. It's too holy for my purposes. So I would recommend the cat one, the citrus slice one, the duck one, or the star one. Another item that you could bang out really quickly in a matter of a couple of days or even less is some easier amigurumis, or if you have a little bit more time, then maybe some medium complicated amigurumis. There's definitely like a scale of how complicated crocheted figures can be. There could be some that are pretty easy, you could totally knock out in a day or two. There are some that are like a little bit more than that, and then there are some that are very detailed and could take a lot longer. I've made a nutcracker, actually. It's really pretty. I'm super proud of it. And I also made, oh, that unicorn mermaid. That one also took me a long time. It's really cute. The recipient loves it, but it did take me, that one took me a minute. So those won't be included in this video, but for your friends or family members who like animals, that's an easy one because there are a lot of patterns out there. I bought a pack one time with a Shiba Inu. It was a Christmas pack, so I made one that had a Shiba Inu. There were Christmas lights around the dog. And I made another one where the dog was coming out of a present. That was really cute. You can look for animal amigurumis for somebody's favorite animal if you're looking to make a gift. I will also mention though, and this is for the beginners of the group, I hate to admit it because their commercials are so annoying. But Woobles, I know, they're also like not cheap. To each their own, you decide what you spend your money on, but I will admit that it did help me learn how to crochet. And also they have some pretty good collabs. I'm just throwing it out there. I understand the price is a bit steep. I think their commercials are very annoying, but their product is actually something that I would recommend. And I have recommended it, and I have a friend who used it and she made a gingerbread man. It looks so good. It's her first crochet thing ever. So I think it is a good way to get like your toe dipped into the crochet world if you are a beginner and you want something that guides you through the process. I made this dinosaur. This is the first completed crochet project I ever made in my whole life. Having a project to work towards and a fun one and to finish it, that is very encouraging for beginners. Maybe I'll do another video on how to start crocheting. I made a bear. Was it a bear? My dog took it. I did not stop him. That one was a little bit more boring because it was like really repetitive because when you make the body, it's just go around in circles a lot. And also I misaligned the face, so it looked like it was like this. It was just, I was okay about it. I like this one a lot more. There are also, I have filmed multiple videos on my channel about the loops and threads crochet kits. This is one of the results of one. I think I gave a couple of other ones away. I have like 4 more on my table. This one, for example, I started it, I never finished it. I would not recommend these for beginners. Like, I just don't do it. They look really cute. I would not recommend it. You will get frustrated because the instructions are never correct. And I think you need to be experienced enough to know when to make your executive decision on when to like flub. Also, okay, I don't want to get like too much into it because this is not this video, but sometimes the yarn that they give you is not great for beginners. This one gave me a heart attack. So anyway, back to the point of this video. You could crochet something easy to medium easy if you have a short period of time that is a figure or stuffed animal and amigurumi of something who the person you're giving it to or yourself likes. Another item I have is a glasses holder or a pad. It sits on your table like this, and then when you put your glasses on it, it looks like the animal is wearing the glasses. Can you see that? Pretend that's a top-down view. But it looks like this. I used buttons for the eyes. Oh, this is actually the same yarn that I used for the rainbow blanket. It's very cute and you can have so many different animals. This pattern was also free, I think. I will link it below. I'll link everything below. So those were ideas of items that I've personally done. I'm gonna rapid fire the next few items. The cat ear beanie is really popular right now. I think it could be something that's quick because I believe it's just 2 rectangles. I think you can also make a basket for somebody who needs a basket. Anybody needs a basket. Everybody needs a basket. Baskets are so handy. You can also make for your friends and loved ones who have pets like dogs or cats, or a pig, a cow, whoever wears a bandana. I think a cow and a banana would be so cute. So you can crochet them one, I'm sure. I've never done it, but kind of on my list of like things that I would like to crochet one day. Dog bandana. I've also seen vests or hoods for pets. Some of them could look really cute. I don't know how fast that would be though. And it might be risky if you don't have them in front of you to be able to but you know, just do something that's like forgiving. I also have this idea to crochet this little girl a collar. When I put on a traditional collar on her, the ones with the quick release, which thank God, I put it on her and it was a Hello Kitty one and it was so cute and I was not expecting her to react this way. This is my first cat ever. She was like trying to get out. Oh my gosh, she was contorting herself and she was jumping up in the air and doing somersaults in the air trying to get the collar off. I need to figure out how to put a collar on her. So, and yes, she is chipped, but someone has to, you know, take her to somewhere where you can read a chip. I think we should be able to have chip readers on our phones. Why do you have to capture an animal, put it in your car, risk it throwing up, and then all just to be able to read a chip? Like, we should be able to have this technology on our phones. Anyway, I was thinking that a collar for her maybe should be more comfortable if it's a lighter collar, and I was thinking that something crocheted, I don't know. That was an idea. I had that idea. And then also the Lion brand yarn website, I came across this randomly when I was looking for ideas. They have really good filters. You can look for things that you can crochet for a pet, and like it'll come up with all sorts of ideas. So if you need more ideas than this, then go to that website and look for some stuff. Okay, so what I missed, what else is quick and easy to crochet and whip up when you either want to make a lot of them, you don't have a lot of time, you want to give somebody something, you might have a little bit of yarn left, like what else? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you keep an eye out for my knitting video and my sewing video as well. Chat with you soon, bye!